Is the change to the arena system making it more competitive this season? Let's talk about that. All right, so before we hop into talking about the arena rework that happened this season, I want to talk about the game mode UI, right? So everyone's been complaining about this little menu right here, right? It's too crowded. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of confusing. And I want to talk about real quick on what Epic could do to make this system better. Now, we already know Epic has said that this is just like the start of what they're planning to do with this system right here. And all the feedback is welcome. So let me give you my feedback. All right. It's too crowded, way too confusing. It's hard to find. You know, you got to go over here where the arrow is. That's like kind of hidden most of the time to scroll across. Okay. It's just, it's bad. I think everyone can agree with me on that, right? What I think they should do, okay, you see up here, they've got these tabs, right, already, right? So they need to change these tabs and have like public right here, have creative right here, and then have competitive right here. So under the public matches, right, you'd have your solos, duos, trios, squads, team rumble, any of the LTMs, all that good stuff, right? That's what we would have under the public tab. Then you go to creative. Obviously, you'd have the creative hub, and then you could even have, you know, a tab over here as well, right? So you could have your favorites, recently played, all that good stuff. Pretty much just like this. This is what it would look like. You know, creative could be the first option. So that way, if you just wanted to boot up into the hub, you can. Cool. Awesome. Right. And then you could have the favorites and recently played as well. So that way, if you wanted to just jump into one of the maps that you normally do, you can do that from here. Then you go over to the competitive side, and guess what we have over there? All the arena game modes, solos, duos, trios, or squads if it ever comes back. Who knows? I don't know if they'll ever do squads, but that's beyond the point. And they'd also have the late game tournaments, or the late game mode in it as well, because it is competitive, right? And then you'd also have the tournaments. So any tournaments going on, that's where you would find it, is underneath the compete tab. I think that would be the best setup if they want to keep this like this kind of layout, right? I think that would make it a lot easier. People would know exactly where to go. It wouldn't be a lot of clicks to get to what you need to get to, right? That's my opinion on it. Let me know what y'all think about it down below. So let's talk about the real reason I'm making this video. All right, the arena rework that they did this season. Is it a true competitive game mode? All right, I know a lot of people, they're kind of mad over, you know, how the point system works in arena this season. But I think that's a good thing. It should not be easy to get to Champions League. It just shouldn't be. It's the highest division that there is. It shouldn't be a breeze to get there. So I completely agree with what they got going on. Scoring's a little off still. People are still somewhat W keying, even in these higher lobbies where you only get like 10 points per elim. So it's kind of difficult unless you're really good to even break even from just eliminations, right? People are surviving a little bit longer nowadays. There's not as much W king as there was last season, but there's still a lot of W king, and that needs to change. We need, especially like up here in the champion leagues, right? 8, 9, 10. There needs to be more stacked lobbies. We need the potential for Storm Surge to be activated during these lobbies, right? Because this is like top tier players. They should be playing like a tournament, in my opinion. And what I think they could do to kind of change it is we have a sliding scale. So kind of like they're doing right now, where you get 20 elims when you're in opens, and as you go up, it gets less and less, right? But you could have the elims be the exact same all the way across, but have a cap on how many kills you can get per match. I've talked about this before. Apex has it done. Say you get 7 kills, and that's as many kills as you can get up in like Division 7 or Division 8 before the hype just stops counting your kills, right? I feel like that would be the best way. And say if you got more than 7 kills, you would start getting a multiplier on how much hype you actually earned that game. The multiplier wouldn't be much. Have like a 1.5 or 2 times multiplier, 2.5 times multiplier, whatever the case may be. But the one big change that I feel like they need is the placements. They need to make placements worth a bit more. I really like how they have it like this, where, you know, top 30, you get 10, top 25, you get 15, top 20, 15. But then like you get over here at top 10 and it's 10 hype again. I think as you go on through the match, hype per placement should be more. So sure, start out at 10, you know, you could have 10 for, you know, top 40, top 30, top 50 even. And then once you get to top 25, have it 15, top 20, 15. And when you get to top 10, make it 20, top 5, make it 30 hype, you know, at top 3, make it 50 hype. You know, the victory royale, you should get like 100 hype. Obviously not perfect. Okay. It wouldn't be a perfect system, but I feel like that is the step that Epic needs to take to make Arena more like a competitive game mode, in my opinion, because that's not the point of Arena. You know, it's supposed to simulate a tournament style competitive game. We need those stack lobbies in these high divisions, in my opinion. Some perks for getting up into like division 8, 9, or 10, you know, or even you can have one for each rank, you know, whether it be like a little icon that shows up next to your name that you can toggle on and off, whether you want it to be shown when you thank the bus driver. You know, you can already do that with your level. So why not have something for the competitive season so you can toggle it on and off if you want, you know? So when you thank the bus driver, it shows a special little icon next to your name. I know it's not much, but I mean, it'd be something for people to actually like work towards. And also another opinion is give us like contrails, you know? Epic never seems to give out contrails. They don't sell contrails. You know, the only time you can get contrails is through the battle pass. As far as I can remember, that's the only way that you can get contrails is through the battle pass. And I feel like they could make special contrails per season like they already do for the battle pass to show which division you're in, right? Now, you might not be able to get the contrails, you know, during opens or even like contenders league, low contenders league. Maybe division 7 could get a contrail because it is pretty high up there. But I would understand if only champion league players got the contrail, and you could have 3 different contrails for division 8, division 9, and division 10. It wouldn't take much for them to make 3 more contrails per season, in my opinion. Honestly, they could probably take the contrails out of the battle pass. They could take some of the contrails out of the battle pass. More stuff for us to get in the battle pass as far as like skins or weapon wraps or, you know, whatever the case may be. They could add more stuff into the battle pass, giving it more value than it already does. And then you could get contrails for getting high up in the rankings, right? Making people want to actually take it seriously and grind out for, you know, the top spot. Also having an in-game leaderboard to see like who's on top actually in game, you know, without having to go to some third-party site to check arena points. These are just my ideas on the case. Let me know what y'all think down below. Sorry that this video was kind of just, you know, talking head video. I just had surgery on my ears, so content may be a little less tournament style and more tips and tricks styles for the next coming weeks. Don't worry, the surgery wasn't anything severe or anything like that. So yeah, that's all I got for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what y'all think about the arena system. I know it's about 50-50 right now in the community. Some people love it, some people hate it, and I understand. You know, I'm not even in Champs League this season, but I really haven't had a lot of time to grind out this season as well. So it is what it is. I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you're new here, hit that sub button. It helps me out tremendously. and hit the bell so that way you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.